Good day to you all. I am C.S. Srinivasarao, Associate Professor, SVKP and Dr. K.S. Raju Arts and Science College, Penugonda. I welcome you all for the protection class. Goals of protection. Operating system consists a collection of objects. Those objects may be either the hardware or software. Each object has a unique name and can be accessed through a well-defined set of operations. The protection problem is it ensures each object is accessed correctly and only by those processes that are allowed to do. So the objects can be accessed by valid users. These are the goals of protection. Now, domain structure. Each and every process must operate within a protection domain. So a process must be executed in a domain. That domain defines a set of objects and set of operations. Now if you see, this is the D1 is the domain. So it specifies the objects. Object 1, object 2, object 3 and set of operations. Read, write and execute operations. So access right is nothing but object name and the rights set, access rights. This is the one access right. Object 3, so you can perform read and write operations on object 3. So that is the one access right. And second access right is object 1. On object 1, read and write operations are performed. On object 2, the execute operation performed. These are the access rights. So the domain is nothing but set of access rights. If any process executing in domain D1, that process can perform read, write operations on object 3. There is no execute permission. And the same a process executing in domain D1 can perform only read and write operations on object 1, and the same process can perform only execute operation on object 2. This is about the domain structure. Now you see the domain D2 and domain D3. Now on domain D2 there are two access rights. One is the write operation on object 2, print operation on object 4. Domain D3, three access rights. So execute operation on object 1, read operation on object 3 and print operation on object 4. The print on object 4 is common for both D2 and D3. If any process executing in D2, it performs this access right, the print, and a process executing in D3 can also perform this particular print operation on object 4. This is about the domain structure. Domain implementation in Unix, any process can be executed in two modes. One is the user mode and supervisory mode. Representation of that domain as access matrix. View protection as matrix, that is the access matrix. That matrix has rows and columns. Each row represents the domains and columns represents the objects. Access ij is the set of operations that a process executing in domain can invoke an object j. Domain di and it can invoke object j. Operation access ij is the operation that can a process executing in domain di can invoke object j. See that access matrix. So the rows represents the domains, domain d1, d2, d3, d4. Objects are the columns. The f1 is the object, f2 is the object, f3 object, and the printer is the one object. Object is nothing but resources. One is that may be either the file or the hardware, software or hardware. Now any process executing on domain d1 can perform read operation on object f1, the read operation on object f3 only. If any process executing in domain d3 can perform read operation on object 2, object 2 means f2, and execute operation on f3. This is the representation, access matrix. Access matrix specifies the operations, access rights in domain, particular domain on a particular object. Use of access matrix. If a process in domain di tries to do operation on object j, then operation must be in the access matrix. That can be expanded to dynamic protection operations to add delete access rights. Special access rights may be either the owner or the copy indicated with the star asterisk and control. The di can modify dj access rights. So a process can executing in di can modify the access rights in domain dj and transfer the process executing in domain di can be transferred or switched to the DJ. These are the special access rights. One is the owner, and copy. Copy is indicated with the asterisk, and control, transfer. These are the 4 access rights. We see all those access rights in the next slide. Each column, it has a access control list for one object. It defines who can perform what operations. This is the domain D1, and operations are read write. Domain D2, read. Domain D3, read. Each row is the capability list. That is, the row represents this particular read operation on object 1, read write execute on object 4, read write delete copy on object 5. So this is the capability list. Each row is capability list that represents a capability list. Each column represents the access control list. Now see, access matrix domain as an object. Here, this is the one more example. These are the domains. Domains rows represents the domains, and columns represents the objects. Now this is a laser printer. Again the columns, the domains as objects. Now you see D1 as a column, represented in column, that is the one object. So our object are the domain as an object, D1 as an object, D2 as an object, D3, D4 as an also objects. What is the meaning of this one? A process executing in D1 can perform read operation on F1, can perform read operation on F3, and maybe that particular process executing in domain D1 switch it to domain D2. Switch is the one operation. For this example, D2 is a object. So a process executing in D1 can switch to domain D2. This is the switch operation. Now the copy operation, that is represented with the asterisk. What is the meaning of the copy? Now the first one, see this example. The process executing in D1 can perform execute operation on F1 and write operation on F3. Only these 2 operations. Write star means copy this particular write operation in the column. In the column means you can copy this write operation here or here. Suppose if you copy this write operation here, that means a process executing in D2 can perform the write operation on F3. So here the read star, see the example, read star, star indicates the copy. That copy, you can copy this particular read operation access right along the column only. Don't go for the row. Just you copy this particular read along the column. See in this, the read star can copy to here. What is the meaning of this? In the previous case, a process executing in D3 can perform operation execute on F1. Only operation execute on F1. Now here, if you copy this read to here, the process executing in D3 can perform read operation on F2 also. This is the copy command or copyright. Previously, this one is switch, second one is copy, and third one is owner. The access right is owner means he has the one right to add or remove the rights along the column. Add or remove the rights along the column. The meaning is here, this is the owner. Owner can can add any right in this particular column or remove any right in this column, right? That means this owner can add any right, can place or can add any right here in domain D1 on F2, or can also add any right in domain D3 on F2. Here this is the again owner, means he can remove or add. He can remove any right on the owner can remove right operation on F3 in domain D3, or the right operation on F3 in domain D2, or read star is again remove, or you can add one more operation. Now see this, the example. In the previous, along this column, the on domain D1 there is no operation. On domain D3 there is no operation, right here. But here you see the right operation is added. Right operation is added. Owner, this is the owner, can add any operation, any access right. So the right is added. And one more here is one more modification. Right star is also added here, because this is the owner he has the control to add any rights or the remove any rights along this column only, along this column. Now similarly this is the owner, so can add any right or remove. Say here is read star is same owner right and add the right operation. This right operation is added by the owner. This is about the owner. Owner right perform any access right. It can add, the owner can add any access right along the column, or the owner can remove any access right along the column. The copy or owner perform along the column only. Don't go for the row. For row you see the control. Control is the one copyright. This performs along the row. That means it can control a process executing in domain D2 can switch to domain D3 or can switch to domain D4. In addition to that switch operation, control access right is there. What is the meaning of this control? Control means a process executing in D2 can control or can modify the access rights in domain D4. This is the row wise. The control specifies the row wise modification. The control access right is there. That means a process executing in D2 can modify the access rights in D4. Can modify the access rights in D4. This is the row wise operation. The control specifies the row wise modification. This is about the access matrix. The revocation of access rights is delete the access rights from the access list. That is the simple and immediate. This is the access matrix. End of the protection. Thank you. Thank you one and all.